most worrying element of the stats that's come out is actually that every single business sector has seen an increase in detachment in the market over the last 3 months of the survey. As Scott says, no competition, all suppliers the same and no point in switching. That's echoes that we hear all around the industry all of the time. But what is most concerning is that micro businesses have fared worst, with an 18% increase in what we would term helplessness in terms of business energy. And those are the small UK SMEs that are most at risk from cash flow implications and from overhead management within their organisations. And for them to be increasingly feeling detached from the market has to be of huge concern for all involved. And overall, there's quite simply been a bigger increase in those walking away from the market than over the next 12 months than those that are willing to engage in the market, and that cannot be the sign of a working competitive environment for business energy.
Yeah, it's interesting in a way that people are saying that there's less and less of a difference between the suppliers in the marketplace, when actually when I've been looking at the development of suppliers in the marketplace, I would say the opposite is the case. There is more and more difference between suppliers in their commitment to becoming an energy services business as opposed to being an energy business. And that, I think, for businesses is where the big money will be made. We'll be cutting consumption and changing the patterns of consumption, rather than looking for an extra 2 or 3% on the price of energy that you're getting.
If the market isn't working well for buyers because they perceive that there's no difference, the only shift in the future is demand side management, which is pretty well on undiscovered territory for many businesses, unfortunately, at the moment.
Yeah.
What you have to do in order to reduce your energy costs, and in order to reduce your energy costs, it isn't necessarily just about finding a better price. It is looking at the thing in the round. It is about saying, right, okay, well, what am I using? Why am I using it? How am I using it? What can I do to change, my overall pattern? Can I use it at different times of the day? Does that actually mean that I can get, a better deal? So a lot of this is about the industry changing its approach, and all of us realising this mustn't just be price. It must be cost.